You're dumb as a box of rocks.
Oh, that's too bad.
Hello guys, my name is TheRussianBadger, and now that I don't have to talk about anything in particular, as in assault or support or meow 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 meow, I can easily start out by saying, I was so blind. That first video with that entire comment section just filled with, why are all you guys talking about the AK-5C? You guys should know I don't care about anything that starts with AK unless it ends in B and 48. You know what I'm saying? I'm joking, alright? I'm joking. But I can say, with great confidence, right now, it's ridiculous, alright? You better chiggity check yourself before you shriggity shrek yourself. If you're going up against anybody that's using the AK-5, why are you lurking in the corner, Carl? We've been over this. Corners are no good. The rooftop is no good. The salad bar. I haven't really determined what exactly every little sink and counter is specifically. Come on, Carl! You just spawned! What? I think he's a lost cause. I don't think we can save Carl. I think he's just beyond saving. It's not even like I'm the savior that he deserves, nor that he wants, alright? I don't think he wants, deserves, or even slightly needs me. I don't think he needs me as a savior, but he's pretty comfy and cozy in those corners. Granted, I like being comfy. I mean, I can understand that, Carl. I can understand that being comfy is cool, because I remember my 8th grade math teacher, and she always said, you know what, Spencer, you can be whatever you want. You know what I became? I became comfy. Yep, I became comfy. And apparently being comfy does warrant the use of the AK-12. It's basically like Dice said, yup, you know what, anything that starts with an AK, make it like broken overpowered. And I can easily say, it's not necessarily broken overpowered, but I can say that certain weapons have great attributes that make them overpowered in certain situations. But I'll tell you right now, the AK-5C is a better jack of all trades if you find that you're not very successful in terms of a lot of weapon handling in Battlefield 4. If you find yourself like, why did they even give me bullets, bro, Cookie? I'm so bad with the... Why don't I just take these out of my magazine and toss them at... Like, this is not working, alright? And somehow, some way, sometimes this Toad twin just happens to destroy me, but the joke's on you, dog! Oh, man, that's... He did not see that one coming. Nummy Nuts right there, and that's his actual name. I'm not... Keep in mind, guys, I don't make fun of people if I don't need to. I'm not going to call that guy Nummy Nuts if that's not his actual name, but... Nummy Nuts, I'd probably give you a 7 out of 10, would read again. Probably would chuckle if I was in another lobby with this guy, but I digress. So, the AK-5C, in my opinion, is better than the AK-12 for anything domination-based. And I ain't done with you yet, bro. Okay, there we go. There's Nummy Nuts again. He happened to just show up on my kill feed again. I want to establish, I don't criticize people, and I wouldn't call someone Nummy Nuts unless his name was actually Nummy Nuts. I'm not making this up out of thin air, but the reason that I would say the AK-5C is better for domination than the AK-12 is just because, let me put it this way, it's basically the GCR from Modern Warfare 2. Do you guys remember that? No recoil, crazy damage, and I do that prank quite a bit. I'll just press the button on the elevator and then run out, and then this is what I picture every single time. And come on, Carl, why are you still having your back to me? I don't know. But I love doing that. I love always just, you hit the button on the elevator, and thank you teammate for saving me there, but you hit the button on the elevator, it goes to the top, and what I picture is like 12 assault players and 2 support players just bipoded looking at the opening, and they're like, alright guys, you're right, oh, it's empty. Or there's like an assault packet. It's like, do I really need health right now? I'm full ammo too, why did you say, damn it. I just want to do that every single time, so every lurking roof monster just... It grinds his gears, and I find it genuinely humorous. Not to mention the fact that, in my opinion, you're going to lose the game if you have more than 5 guys that are lurking on the roof. It doesn't really help. I think a lot of people have this logic of, well, once we cap all the points, then we can just go to the roof and just fire our fart blast. It's not, doesn't work that way. At least in a lot of situations, not going to work that way. You have to be constantly running around and capping flags. Because you cap them so fast, you can't play that game. This game don't play though. You can't just play on the roof all game and expect to win. Things just don't work that way. And speaking of things don't work that way, I'm almost out of ammo, and I just thought to myself, there's no way. There's guys on literally every side of me. And I guess I was thinking about pulling out my Hulk hands and just punching a hole in the wall, but I don't think that's very feasible because I don't think they've patched that yet. And I have seen the Worm guy. All right, I've seen the Worm guy, the brother of Epic Worm Man or whatever that guy was, the guy that slithers around. He was really helpful in the Battlefield 3 beta. Don't you remember him? He was like, "Give me a second, bro. Let me check around this corner," and then just stretch out. All right, we're clear. We're moving on. And it was just convenient to have him on your team, but I've only seen him in little spurts. Like, his torso will grow 3 times in length, and then for some reason he will just suddenly come back to normal. And you'll see a lot of times here, I'm not reviving anybody because of this one specific reason, alright? The respawn counter, as in the time frame from when Carl gets shot in the face and he's on the ground to when he's able to be revived, is way too short right now. I think they're going to fix it for the actual release, but in my opinion, I've had so many instances where I think to myself, it's not worth it. It's really, that guy, I don't know if you needed to have a seizure while entering the doorway. I don't think that's warranted. But I think too many times there are situations where, oh, this dude just got shot in the face. Steve just got shot in the face. He's down on the ground. I go to revive him. I run up with my paddles and his lightning bolt disappears and then I get shot in the face. So I really don't think it's very effective to constantly be running and reviving. Now granted, if he goes down right next to you, that can be a little bit of a different situation where you probably have a long enough time frame to run over and just rise and shine. You could probably do it. But I think for the most part, if you have to run a few meters, even like 10 meters, you're not going to get him probably without getting shot in the face or just running into an enemy with your paddles in your hand. You're like, well, might as well just shoot myself in the face because this guy's going to tear me in half with his AK-5C. But okay, back to topic about the whole weapon thing. In my opinion, the AK-5C is better than the AK-12 for any sort of little close quarters domination because of the reload time and because there's almost no recoil. Like I said, it's just like the KCR, there's no recoil. It's just bang, bang, bang. Now granted, I think I have the right grip combination in terms of the, I believe I also have a muzzle brake and the green laser sight on the side of this. I don't think the sight really matters. The actual, the aperture, the top sight, if you will, the attachment that you're aiming through really doesn't matter given that you're comfortable with it. I think the Coyote opens up more field, not necessarily field of view, but you can definitely see a lot more out of it. It's not so constricting in terms of narrowing your vision because it's so bulky. I think the Coyote is a little bit better, but I think either way, you're going to be successful with any kind of... I don't like the iron sights in the AK-5C, but I think you can still get it done, whether it's the red dot or the Coyote, whatever. And I also like that this game was moderately close, and I figured that I'd show you guys a full game because that's probably what you wanted to see. And I guess International Cal was very impressed, saying much skill, wow, so talent. Yeah, that's very, very gracious of you, International Cal. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know roughly, I don't want to say like exactly, like this isn't the best game ever, but I wanted to show you guys roughly how I would play the entire duration of a full game instead of just what I've done previously in terms of, oh, here's a little skill streak and here's a little time where I just got dunked on by these 8 different guys. I think this is a little bit of a better format for those of you that are trying to learn exactly how Battlefield 4 works in terms of player interaction, how to use the weapons correctly. So that's what I wanted to give you. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Auf Wiedersehen und bis bald. Und ich bin Amerikaner. No, actually, yes, that is correct. I almost said ich bin eine Amerikaner, which is completely wrong. Like, meine Lieblingsfarbe ist rot und ich spiele gern Tennis in meiner Freizeit. Natürlich. And that's all I have to say. So, alright, dog. Peace. Later.